Hello there, welcome to today's lesson. Today let's talk about science and industry, the impact of technology on the society. Let us look at these things. Now, maybe every morning daddy takes you to school, okay? If daddy does not take you to school, your school bus comes for you at your home and brings you to school, or you walk to school, or sometimes somebody else drives you to school. So with the car, we are able to get to school very early. Okay, when mommy is cooking, she uses blender. The blender helps her to cook very fast. We always watch our favorite cartoons and fun shows on television. So imagine what will happen if there is no blender, no television, or no car. We have all these things because of what? Technology. Now, technology is anything that helps people to solve problems. It also makes work easy and fast. What about technological devices? What are some of the technological devices that you know or you see and use at home and in school? So we can talk of your computers, your tablets, video games, toys, fridge, radio, watches, etc. They are all examples of technological devices. Now, how are they used? How are these technological devices used? Okay. Now, cars, they help us to move faster, quickly. Drones, do you know drones? They are used to see things from high up in the sky, from one place to another. They are also used to transport things like medicine. Okay, they have camera on it, and it can be used to take videos and photographs from high up in the sky. There is also thermometers, and they are used to check our body temperature. Okay, eyeglasses also helps us to see better. There is smartphones, they help us to communicate, and also video games. We have fun with our video games. Okay, food processing and preservation. Now, as children, we all love food. We eat food and we become strong and healthy. Food gives us the nutrients we need to grow. It also gives us energy to work and play. We can eat some food raw and fresh. Some of the examples of food that can be eaten raw are apples, banana, lettuce, etc. There are other food that we have to cook before you can eat. Example, fish, meat, cassava, plantain, yam. They are all examples. Raw or fresh food easily gets spoiled, okay? Like the cassava, the plantain, the fish, they easily get spoiled. But they can be kept for a while without spoiling, and they need to be preserved. So this is what we call food preservation. All right. Now, food preservation is a method of treating food so that it can be kept for a long time without spoiling. Some examples include maize, pepper, etc. How do we preserve food? How do we preserve food? You can preserve food by smoking, frying, roasting, baking, or refrigeration. They are all methods of food preservation. Now, smoking can be done to fish or meat. Okay, so in the image there you see smoking the fishes that are being smoked. Okay, now there is also frying. Okay, fish, meat, chicken, plantain, and yam can also be fried. Roasting can be done to groundnut, plantain, cocoyam, and maize. Some examples of baked food are bread, biscuit, cake. They are also food that can be preserved by baking. Refrigeration, almost everything can be preserved through refrigeration. So you can see the images of the methods of preservation. The methods of preservation. Now, what are the things that you need to remember at the end of this lesson? Technology is anything that helps to solve problems and to make work easy. Food gives us nutrients we need to grow and the energy to play. Now, food preservation is a method of treating food so that it can be kept for a longer time without spoiling. And then some methods of preserving food include smoking, frying, roasting, baking, and then refrigeration. All right. So I hope now you will not let some types of food or raw food go bad. You can preserve them and it can be used later on. Thank you for watching. I'll see you in another lesson.